All the delivery, no delivery fees. DashPass.
It's time to spread game. The Harlem Globetrotters are coming with an all-new tour. Ankle-breaking moves, rim-rattling dunks. This is the team everyone can cheer for. Don't miss the Harlem Globetrotters in Southern California, February 19th through 27th. Go to harlemglobetrotters.com/SoCal.
At Lovesac, we design furniture for life. Real life. Messy life. Life that changes and brings us together for movie night. A life where batteries run down and get charged up again. Because now, Lovesac Sactionals can be upgraded with Stealth Tech and immersive surround sound by Harman Kardon hidden inside. Upgradable, washable, and guaranteed for life. Don't just hear it, feel it at a Lovesac showroom near you.
Every day, KTLA 5 reports to you, to all of Southern California. We are LA's very own.
So masking will no longer be required while outdoors at outdoor mega events.
Right now at 5, relaxing COVID restrictions. California dropping its mask mandates in many areas as cases continue to fall, but that is not the case in LA County or in the classroom.
He went to school, and now he's gone. And we're here because we want to make sure that another father and another mother don't have to stand here Sunday.
Their young children gunned down in a school shooting tragedy. Today, these heartbroken families blaze a roadmap to justice for the first time, holding the gunmaker responsible for the mass murders.
But let there be no doubt. If Russia commits this breach by invading Ukraine, responsible nations around the world will not hesitate to respond.
President Biden draws a line, warning Russia not to invade its neighbor, Ukraine. Can this conflict be brought back from the brink? The News at 5 starts right now. This is the KTLA 5 News at 5. I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Pedro Vera. Thank you for joining us. At the stroke of midnight, mask mandates across the state will be lifted.
No, you will no longer need a mask at outdoor mega events or outside areas of schools and child care centers, but mask mandates for indoor public spaces will remain in effect in LA County. KTLA's Chip Yo is live in Los Alamitos with more on the new rules and who they affect. Chip?
Yeah, hey there, Pedro and Shay. Yeah, these mask mandates were put in place late last year when the Omicron variant was skyrocketing. Now that the numbers are going down, they're going to relax the mask mandates once again. You're not going to have mask mandates at a lot of places. However, there still will be mask mandates for some people. And for those people, well, they're pushing back a bit. With COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations now in a downward trend in California, fully vaccinated people will soon be able to go maskless in most, but not all, indoor settings.
There are some exceptions, such as healthcare settings, high-risk concentrated area like the shelter or jail, and also K-12. The indoor universal masking continue to apply beyond tomorrow.
That last part about students in K-12 schools being included among those who will still have to mask up indefinitely sparked this protest in Los Alamitos.
We just want students to have a choice. They should have the choice whether they wear a mask or not.
They weren't the only ones pushing back. Elected officials in Los Angeles County are also pushing back against the leaders of their own health department, who have ordered that LA County's indoor mask mandates will stay in place despite state guidance saying they can be lifted. LA County Supervisor Janice Hahn tweeted, "I want to follow the state's lead and lift the mask mandates. I believe we are beginning to lose the trust of the people." Today, the director of the health department announced some outdoor rules will be relaxed, but not the indoor mandate.
Masking as of 12:01 a.m. Wednesday will no longer be required while outdoors at outdoor mega events or in outdoor spaces at TK through grade 12 schools or at child care facilities.
So, Chip, is there any indication when or if the K through 12 school mandate will be lifted?
Well, California's Secretary of Health and Human Services has said that they're going to keep evaluating that mandate, and he expects that around February 28th, near the end of the month, they're going to announce something about what they've reviewed and when they think that that mask mandate for K through 12 students might be lifted. It doesn't sound like it would happen on that day, but they might announce maybe a day sometime after that when it could happen if all the numbers are still trending in the right direction.
Chip Yost keeping us updated. Thank you. We want to know what you think about this. Should LA County follow suit and drop its mask mandate for businesses as well?
Just scan the QR code on your screen or head over to KTLA 5 at 5 on Twitter. Take our poll and we'll have results later in the show. Disneyland will drop its mask requirement for those who are fully vaccinated starting Thursday. Guests who are not fully vaccinated will have to continue wearing face coverings in all indoor locations, including indoor attractions and theaters. And organizers of the Coachella and Stagecoach music festivals announced the music events will no longer require proof of COVID-19 vaccination, testing,